Treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, Kevin Harlan with me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sidelines. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Powell with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Back to Powell. Here's Hero. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
In the corner, it's Mobley. Kicks it out to Garland. Back to Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Out to Powell. Pass to Adebayo. Cavaliers with the rebound. Garland with it to the inside. Here's Allen. Cleveland moving the ball around. Shoots. Off the left rim and out. Here's Hero. And the basket is good.
And how about Harrell's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
Mitchell in the corner. No good on the three. And so it's Powell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. Here's Hero. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. On offense, here are the Heat. They lead by 4. It's Powell on the wing. Here's Ware. Clock at 6. On the wing, Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Hunter, no good. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Powell with it. Garland picks him up. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
Mobley outside. Mitchell right side. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat leading by 6. Over in the corner, Hero. Mobley with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mobley. 1:44 left in the first quarter.
And love to see the effort from Mitchell at the defensive end, getting a hand up and challenging that shot.
Inside, another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Here's Hero. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Hunter, no one around him. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. On three-pointer, Wiggins. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
2 points. That one goes.
Making his size a factor. Wiggins does work in the paint.
Pass to Garland. Back to Mobley. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And so Powell will bring it up to the Heat. Hero, no good. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Let's go. Count that one from Mobley. The Heat leading by 5. At the elbow, Hero. Up and in on the layup. Hero's got 8.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Mobley. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. It'll count. No good on the last second attempt there. Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for the Miami Heat. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Heat.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Bucket is good.
Sometimes basketball is a simple game. Get that ball to Evan Mobley inside, and good things will happen.
Now, Hero. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Oh, check out the handles. They're nasty. Spin move. Had his man grab it for air.
Mitchell with the delicate floater.
It's so tricky there with the floater. Mitchell aware of when he should try his luck shooting that shot.
Here's Tyson. Misses the 3. The Heat leading by 7. Outside Hero. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Well, this team relies on Hero's offensive production, and tonight he has delivered.
Powell outside. Back to Hero. The 3 slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Hunter.
Look, he's a lengthy wing who can defend multiple positions and space the floor. Hunter has a lot of value in this league.
Now, Hero, 15 points in the game. Where, no good. Here's Mitchell with the drive. Another shot. Pass to Tyson. Back to Hunter. Jacks up a 3. And it's hauled in by the Heat.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
Here's Adebayo.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Out to the right wing. For 3, Hunter gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And Hunter can really do damage from deep. The defense has to get out on him.
Pass to Adebayo. And he banks in the layup. Adebayo's got 8 points.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. There's a screen. With some arc. Pass to Merrill. Wade for 3. A shot, no good. The Heat leading by 12. Right side Hero. And it's off from 3-point range. Allen, right side. And here is Ball. Here's Wade. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And so Powell will bring it up for the Heat. Outside, Hero. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The defender got fooled there by Hero. He puts him off balance and able to draw the foul.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. To the middle. Allen. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And how about the focus from Allen? Just powering through the physical defense and finding a way to score.
Now, Hero. He's got 16. 46 seconds left in the first half. Here's Adebayo. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Here's Merrill. Still without a basket. Pass to Allen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Tomlin. The second effort. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
19 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Hero from long range. Miami no good on that time either. Screen by Allen. Just 3 on the clock. And Mitchell gets it to go. Mitchell's got 7 points.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
The Cavaliers.
And so it's Miami with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Back right after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Back to Powell. Over in the corner, Hero. Banked in off the glass. Hero's got the first basket of the second half here for Miami.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Now, Hero following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. The kick out to Adebayo. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Ware. Adebayo. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 8. The wide open look here for Garland. He drains the quick shot. Garland's got his first points in this one. Pass to Tyson. Over Wiggins. It's hauled in by the Heat. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Right side Hero. Over Mitchell. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Back to Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Screen by Allen. Mitchell wide open. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. The Heat leading by 6. Over in the corner, Hero. Hero on the wing. Miami no good on that time either.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Now, here's Mitchell. 7 points in the game. The 3 from Garland. And another miss by Cleveland. Hero with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Here's Adebayo. Kicks it out to Hero. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
That one goes in.
And that's Mitchell at his best, playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
Out to Powell. Outside, Hero. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to Bryant. Johnson with the rebound. The Heat leading by 6. Now Ware. Wade is covering. Here's Larson. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Bryant with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Now, here's Garland. Screen by Bryant. The Cavaliers with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For Miami, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Now at the line.
And so Ware nails both of them.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Allen's shot is off. Right wing. Down low. He takes it in. Back to Johnson. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Shoots from the high post. Garland, no good. And then Johnson with the jam.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's Allen. And so it's Miami holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. I'll look at the field goal percentage number.
28. This is it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. 8-point game. There's the drive. And it's in there.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Screen by Allen. To the paint. And then Allen slams it in.
With how well Garland scores it, in that pick and roll, the roller should always be open.
On the wing, Hawkins. The three-pointer, no good. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
He was all alone on that one.
And smarter Garland to stay flexible, finding a teammate instead of forcing that one.
Here's Larson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Heat lead by 3. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
And Cleveland making a change here. Driving in. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Inside. Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Darius Moore from Allen can pile up points without wasting possessions. Very economical.
And it's Ware in the corner. Connects from three-point range.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Mitchell outside. Shoots it up. The 20-foot jumper. Good.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Now Johnson. Oh, great touch off the pass.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, well during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard and we will win this game.
Allie, thank you so much.
And bursting through inside, so difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
Wiggins left side. 6 on the shot clock. Hero off the glass.
Well, they're right to trust Hero in these moments. He's a very reliable scoring option.
Here's Hunter. Launches it. Again. Hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backwood.
Wow. Adebayo showing some leadership there in a big moment.
Now ball. Mitchell outside. Mobley a screen. Ooh, what a move. What a move.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Mitchell. Now ball. Here's Tyson. Hunter the screen. Now Mobley from deep. It misses. Wiggins. 3. Good.
And how about the confidence of Wiggins? His teammates want him to take those shots.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That's foul number 2 for him.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job at the box out.
Yeah, it's something we don't see a whole lot in games. Just too aggressive going up.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
And here is Hero. Oh, and he cannot get the layup.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Mitchell, off target from outside. And so it's Miami winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And for all of us here at the